Imagine you're standing on the edge of an incredible breakthrough, where the next big thing is right in front of you, but most people are still stuck in the status quo. This is the essence of Peter Thiel's 0 to 1. It's not just about building another product in a crowded market, it's about creating something that didn't exist before, a world-changing innovation that takes us from 0 to 1, not just from 1 to N. Thiel challenges us to look beyond incremental progress and embrace the radical potential for game-changing leaps. This is where we begin our journey into building truly transformative companies. Chapter 1. The Challenge of the Future. Here's the harsh reality: we've plateaued. Thiel kicks things off by confronting the myth that we're in an age of rapid progress. Sure, technology moves fast, but we've become obsessed with small improvements rather than pioneering radical breakthroughs. Thiel argues that what we need isn't just more gadgets or apps, it's something entirely new. The future is shaped not by those who copy, but by those who create. And if you're serious about making a mark, your company needs to aim for the stars. To create something so different, it changes everything. Key takeaway: don't settle for making a small splash in a big pond. Build something so unique, so groundbreaking, that it creates an entirely new market. Aim for vertical progress, 0 to 1, not just horizontal. Chapter 2. Party like it's 1999, the dot-com boom. The year was 1999 and the air was thick with dreams of instant riches. Everyone wanted a piece of the action, but few were thinking about building something with long-term value. Thiel pulls no punches here. The rush to get big fast led to too many startups chasing quick profits with no solid foundation. Fast forward and we see the aftermath. Companies that fizzled out, leaving nothing but the scent of ambition. Thiel warns, never chase trends for the sake of hype. The goal is to build something that stands the test of time, rooted in real innovation, not just buzz. Key takeaway: avoid the get-rich-quick mentality. Think long-term. Focus on creating enduring value, not just riding a wave of temporary excitement. Chapter 3. All happy companies are different. Here's the golden nugget: the best companies aren't copying their competitors, they're defining their own path. Thiel uses examples like Google and Facebook to show how companies with monopolistic power didn't just improve on existing products, they revolutionized entire industries. The secret? They found a unique value proposition and carved out a niche that no one else could touch. Thiel introduces the concept of secrets, hidden truths about the world, that, when uncovered, led to breakthrough innovations. These secrets are the foundation of monopolies, and monopolies are the foundation of successful companies. Key takeaway: success comes from being unique, not competitive. Find your secret and use it to build something no one can copy. Chapter 4. The Ideology of Competition. Competition? Thiel isn't sold on it. While most people think competition is the key to success, Thiel flips this idea on its head. He explains that in a competitive environment, everyone is focused on fighting for a slice of the same pie. And that's where innovation dies. Companies in cutthroat markets end up becoming mirrors of each other, all fighting for the same customers, profits, and market share. True success, Thiel argues, comes from avoiding competition altogether, by creating something so new that no one else can compete with you. A monopoly is not only desirable, it's essential. Key takeaway: competition is overrated. Instead of competing, create a monopoly, a unique space where you are the undisputed leader. Chapter 5. Last mover advantage. It's not always about being first. In fact, Thiel argues that being the first to market with an idea often sets you up for failure. The real winners are the last movers, those who wait until the market is ready and then swoop in with the perfect product, having learned from the mistakes of early movers. The last mover doesn't just enter the market, they define it. They take everything that's been done before, perfect it, and create the definitive version of the product or service. Key takeaway: don't rush to be the first. Aim to be the last, the company that perfects what others started and then dominates the market. Chapter 6. You are not a lottery ticket. Thiel takes on the lottery ticket mentality in this chapter, where too many people believe their success will come down to luck. Entrepreneurs can't afford to leave their future to chance. It's about deliberate, informed action. Thiel emphasizes that successful entrepreneurs don't believe in randomness. They create their own luck by having a clear vision, making strategic decisions, and executing flawlessly. If you want to change the world, you must take control of your fate. Key takeaway: success isn't a roll of the dice. It's about strategic thinking, relentless execution, and creating your own luck. Chapter 7. Follow the money. Venture capital is often seen as the key to startup success, But Thiel reminds us that venture capital isn't just about getting the money. It's about finding the right investors who believe in your vision. The right investment partners are those who understand your plan for building a monopoly, not just those looking for a quick return. Thiel also advises against raising capital too early. Premature funding can dilute your control and focus. Instead, build your foundation first and use capital to scale strategically when the time is right. Key takeaway: seek out investors who align with your long-term vision of monopoly building, and be cautious of raising too much capital too soon. Chapter 8. Secrets. This is where the magic happens. Thiel introduces the concept of secrets, hidden truths about the world that others fail to see. These secrets, once discovered, can form the basis for groundbreaking ideas and innovations. The best startups don't just follow trends, they uncover and act on secrets that others ignore. Thiel encourages entrepreneurs to ask, what is the world not paying attention to? By finding these hidden insights, you can build something truly transformative. Key takeaway: great entrepreneurs aren't just following trends, they're uncovering secrets, hidden opportunities that others overlook, and using them to create revolutionary innovations. Chapter 9. Foundations. The foundation of any startup is built in its early days. Thiel stresses the importance of getting things right from the start. From choosing the right co-founder to developing a business model that can scale. The early decisions you make will determine whether your company survives, grows, or crumbles. Thiel also highlights the importance of having a strong culture and vision, with everyone aligned to the mission. The right foundation sets the stage for success, while the wrong one can lead to disaster. Key takeaway: the early days of a startup are crucial. Make the right foundational decisions, choose the right team, have a clear vision, and build a strong culture from the outset. Chapter 10. The mechanics of mafia. Think of your startup as a mafia, not in the sense of crime, but in the sense of unity and loyalty. Thiel argues that the most successful startup teams are like a close-knit family, where everyone trusts each other and is deeply aligned with the company's mission. A mafia doesn't have room for distractions or misaligned goals. It's about trust, common values, and a shared vision. The more tightly knit your team, the better you're able to weather the inevitable storms of entrepreneurship and build something world-changing. Key takeaway: create a team that works together like a family, loyal, focused, and unified around a shared mission. Strong teams with deep trust are the backbone of great companies. Chapter 11. If you build it, will they come? Here's the thing. Building a great product is only half the battle. The other half? Getting people to actually use it. Thiel pulls back the curtain on the often overlooked world of sales and distribution, explaining that even the most innovative product will flop without a solid go-to-market strategy. Many entrepreneurs believe their product will sell itself, but reality says otherwise. No matter how amazing your product is, you have to connect with your audience, explain its value, and get it into their hands. Remember, a product isn't really a product until people are buying it. Key takeaway: don't just focus on making a great product. Focus on getting it in front of the right people and showing them why it's the solution they've been waiting for. Sales and distribution matter. Chapter 12. Man and machine. Humanity and technology. Together they can do extraordinary things. Thiel discusses how machines and artificial intelligence, AI, should complement human creativity, not replace it. Technology can automate processes, but it's human imagination that sparks true innovation. When humans and machines work hand in hand, the possibilities are limitless. Thiel encourages entrepreneurs to build systems where human ingenuity and machine efficiency combine to create something far greater than either could do alone. Think of it like a superpower that makes you stronger, faster, and smarter. Key takeaway: leverage technology as a tool to amplify human creativity and decision-making, rather than letting it replace the unique value that humans bring to the table. Together you're unstoppable. Chapter 13. Seeing green. Now let's talk about sustainability and clean energy. Thiel acknowledges that these are crucial global challenges, but he also warns against getting caught up in the green tech hype. Many entrepreneurs rush into clean energy because it's a hot trend, but that's not enough. The real opportunities lie in finding breakthrough technologies that not only help the environment, but also scale in ways we haven't yet imagined. The future isn't just about making small tweaks. It's about finding the big, bold ideas that can change entire industries. Key takeaway: sustainability is important, but don't just follow the latest trends. Look for true innovation that can transform the way we think about and use energy. Focus on scalable, impactful solutions. Chapter 14. The Founder's Paradox. The paradox of being a founder. You have to be incredibly confident in your vision, yet equally aware of your flaws. Thiel reveals the complex nature of entrepreneurship, where founders need a balance of unshakable self-belief and the humility to learn and adapt. The best founders are those who can inspire their teams, make tough decisions, and push forward even when things seem impossible. But they also must realize that their journey is a constant series of difficult decisions, often making them the most loved and the most controversial figures in their companies. Key takeaway: founders need to be both confident and self-aware. Be bold in your vision, but be prepared to face challenges and make hard decisions that will shape your company's future. Chapter 15. Stagnation or Singularity. The future is up for grabs. Will we remain stuck in stagnation, gradually improving existing technologies? Or will we experience a singularity, a time when radical breakthroughs shift everything? Thiel is convinced that the future belongs to those who innovate boldly and create monumental shifts in technology. Entrepreneurs must focus on the big, game-changing problems that have the potential to propel us forward. Whether it's new energy solutions, revolutionary AI, or medical breakthroughs, progress doesn't happen by improving the old. It happens by inventing the new. Key takeaway: aim for the singularity. Don't settle for small improvements in the status quo. Go for breakthroughs that completely reshape industries and societies. Chapter 16. The Founder's Challenge. The challenge for founders doesn't end once their company takes off. Thiel discusses the complex balancing act that founders face as they scale their businesses. In the early stages, everything revolves around the founder's vision, but as the company grows, the founder has to make decisions about how to maintain control and company culture. The challenge is to grow without losing what made the company special in the first place: its mission, vision, and unique culture. This is the heart of building a company that will last. Key takeaway: the founder's challenge is about scaling without losing the essence of the company. As you grow, make sure your vision and culture are ingrained in everything you do. Chapter 17. The Importance of Being Distinct. Here's the secret to lasting success: be distinct. Thiel highlights that the most successful companies don't just compete. They dominate because they offer something so unique that no one else can replicate it. Being distinct means carving out a niche, creating a value proposition that no one else can touch, and building a brand that stands apart. It's about having a monopoly on your specific solution. If you aren't distinct, you'll be just another face in the crowd, fighting for scraps. Key takeaway: success isn't about competing for market share. It's about carving out a unique space where your company stands alone, offering something others can't match. Chapter 18. The Contrarian. Question: what if everything we've been taught is wrong? Thiel challenges entrepreneurs to think differently. Ask the contrarian question. The best opportunities don't lie in doing what everyone else is doing. They lie in uncovering hidden truths that others overlook. By questioning the obvious, Thiel suggests, entrepreneurs can uncover opportunities that are waiting to be seized, solutions to problems that others have ignored or misjudged. This is the key to disruptive innovation. Key takeaway: ask the contrarian question. Don't just follow the crowd. Question what everyone else believes to be true and uncover hidden opportunities that others miss. As Thiel wraps up the journey through entrepreneurship, he reflects on the nature of progress. For any great company, the end of the beginning is when things start to get really interesting. After the early traction, the real work begins: scaling, expanding, and adapting. The early days are full of energy, but as a company matures, the challenges get bigger and the stakes higher. The goal is to continuously innovate and adapt, ensuring that your company doesn't just dominate today, but remains a leader in the years and decades to come. Key takeaway: the end of the beginning marks the start of true growth. After the early success, the real challenge is sustaining and scaling, while staying true to the innovation that set you apart in the first place. Conclusion: Peter Thiel's 0 to 1 challenges entrepreneurs to pursue groundbreaking innovations instead of incremental progress. He emphasizes creating unique monopolies that redefine industries rather than competing in saturated markets. Success, he argues, comes from discovering hidden opportunities and solving fundamental problems with visionary solutions. Instead of copying existing ideas, entrepreneurs should develop something entirely new. Thiel highlights the importance of a strong, mission-driven team and long-term thinking. Ultimately, 0 to 1 is a call to action for entrepreneurs to take bold risks, shape the future, and drive transformative progress by making the leap from 0 to 1.